Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I have been experiencing lately along with some friends and family, vinyl burnout. I'm going to explain what I mean and the reasons why we are feeling vinyl burnout here in just a minute. I'm also going to show you a really cool Paul McCartney record that I did not even know existed. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, the notification bell. Everything you do helps my channel to grow, and I thank you so much for your support. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I do have some friends that watch my videos. They are CD collectors, not really into vinyl, and I appreciate that you watch my channel. Here is a CD for you. This is a really wonderful CD that was given to me by Cam in Australia. The band is called Dangerous Curves, which I think is a fantastic name. I love the name. And this is called Summertime Highs. This is a great CD, a lot of fun. If you like Great White, Warrant, Poison, all those wonderful hair metal bands that came out in the late 80s, you would really like this CD. It's a lot of fun, great musicianship, a lot of talent in this band, and I just think it's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying listening to it. Thank you so much to Cam in Australia for sending it my way. And I say, look this up and give it a listen. I think you'd really enjoy it. And if you feel inclined, buy the CD. Great stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about a Paul McCartney record that it's kind of rare. It was limited edition and I don't have a lot of information on it. It was sent to me as a gift from my friend Mike in Nebraska. It is Paul McCartney's My Brave Face, and this is a 45 of it. And of course, you're thinking right now, there's not a lot of specialness about that. That's a pretty common record. Not this particular pressing of it. From what I understand, this came out at a time when you could buy Flowers in the Dirt back in 2017. And the information is pretty vague on Discogs about it. But from what I understand, you buy Flowers in the Dirt. There was a code inside that album that gave you the option of being able to purchase this single. From what I could tell, it was limited edition and it's very rare. So what's really cool about it is the 45 itself. Check this out. I love it. That is so cool. Paul McCartney is my favorite solo artist of all time. And I just feel so grateful to have this. It's beautiful. I really like the song My Brave Face. I have great memories of listening to it when it came out. And that is a very cool 45 of that song. And like I said, I've never seen that before. So thank you, Michael. And I'm going to show you some other records he has sent me. He has been very generous with me. These are some of the highlights of records he has sent my way. This is Never Opened, Steel Sealed, Paul McCartney's 12-inch single of his song Press. Love that picture of Paul. Looks like a promotional copy. I love this gold stamp on there. So that was very cool. And this is a record that you may see out in the bins. I say if you see it, grab it. I think it's very good. Don't pass it up. This is called Concerts for the People of Kampuchea. And it was a 1979 concert that helped Cambodia. And it came out back in 1981 as a vinyl release. And there's just really great bands on here. We've got The Who's, Baba O'Reilly, Behind Blue Eyes, See Me, Feel Me is a great song too. And these are live performances. Queen has a song on here called Now I'm Here. The Clash, Armageddon Time. The Pretenders are on here, Elvis Costello and the Attractions. And what I think is so fantastic, again, Paul McCartney and Wings. They do some really great renditions of some wonderful Beatles songs as well as Paul McCartney hits. Coming Up, I love the version that is on here of Coming Up. Let It Be is on here. Got to Get You Into My Life. Here are pictures of the concert and an explanation of why they did the concert. So I think that was really wonderful. And this is a record that I say grab it. You would really enjoy these live versions of these songs. It's on this Atlantic label, 2 LPs. Also, he sent a couple of Jethro Tull records my way. This one's called Under Wraps, really, really great, on the Chrysalis label. And he also sent Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick, and this is the Steven Wilson remix, and it sounds fantastic. So those are some really great records that have been sent my way. Thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate your friendship, and you've been just so incredible to me. So thank you very much. And now I want to talk to you about vinyl burnout. And I want to be very clear. I'm talking about the collecting or purchasing side of vinyl. I am still loving my vinyl records, and here in the United States, we are at a time where it's starting to get darker and colder earlier in the evening. And for me, I love putting on my favorite pajamas and turning on the fireplace, or lighting a candle, maybe having a little beverage and listening to vinyl records. So my love for vinyl hasn't changed, and I love the sound quality. I'm still into it. I'm just mainly talking about the purchasing aspect of it, and I know I share this with a lot of friends and family. I know my daughter started collecting vinyl back in 2013, back in the day when a record like Van Halen's debut album was probably $2. Now to get one in good condition, we're talking about a $10 or $15 record. She's in medical school full time, so she is not spending that kind of money on vinyl. She's put her vinyl collecting on hold. So other than what her mama buys her, she's really not into vinyl right now. She still loves the sound, of course. So the prices are going up, and our discretionary spending, we have to be very careful now, and to varying degrees, because I know the cost of gas and food and everything like that here in the United States is going up, which means for a lot of us, the extra money that we like to spend on vinyl, is not there, or there's less of it. So to varying degrees, that plays an aspect on why we're maybe dispirited when it comes to vinyl. I know some of my friends are just staying away from shopping and going to record stores, even some of the vinyl videos, because they don't want to be tempted. They don't have the extra money. They don't want to get themselves into financial problems. So they're staying away from vinyl right now, and I understand that. It's sad to say, but I understand. Also, the selection, at least for me, has been dwindling as far as reissues, new releases that are coming out. Of course, that's my own fault to some degree. I don't get into brand new music. I like the classics. I like jazz. So a brand new band coming out right now and being played all over the radio doesn't appeal to me so much. So for everybody else that is into new music, that's fantastic, and I'm very happy that there is new music out there and that vinyl will continue to grow, because I think putting new bands on vinyl is very vital for the vinyl collecting. I think that's great. For me, there just hasn't been a ton of new releases or reissues that has been something I want to pick up. So that's something for me. I was really big into Mobile Fidelity. They are my favorite label, and I really love Mobile Fidelity. And I can remember a few years ago when Mobile Fidelity, you go on their website, they'd have a huge selection of records. And like, this is an example. This is Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits on the original master recording, a great sounding record. And I loved stuff like this. And back just a few years ago, you could easily buy these Bob Dylan records. Sometimes they'd even be for sale for $10 off or something. Easy to get. Well, now that more people are into vinyl and some are getting into audiophile vinyl, and because of the pressing plants being backed up and just all of those things going on, Mobile Fidelity isn't able to keep up and keep in stock their records. They're selling out immediately, It doesn't seem like there's been as many releases, probably because of the production problems. The pressing plants are backed up. The people who make these beautiful album covers, they're backed up because of everything that's went on in the last year and a half in the world. So it's not Mobile Fidelity's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just kind of the way things are right now. But it has had an effect on me and several of my friends. And I just really miss the days of being able to go on Mobile Fidelity's website, as well as so many others, and having a good selection. So another thing that has been disappointing for me, and this is just on a personal level, is the fact that we haven't received any new Van Halen records to purchase. Eddie Van Halen passed away over a year ago, and I really thought by now there would be at least something. I didn't have the expectations that we'd already have something pulled out that we've never listened to, never been released before, brand new music, but I thought there'd at least be some wonderful compilation albums just in tribute to Eddie Van Halen, maybe the best of the David Lee Roth years, the best of the Sammy Hagar years on beautiful splattered vinyl. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but sadly there hasn't been anything like that. So that's been a little bit of a disappointment for me. So, I'm naming all of these things, the prices, the plants, the production is backed up. There's just not enough pressing plants out there. It's very expensive to start a pressing plant. We still don't know if vinyl is here to stay or not. So it would be a huge investment for someone to make on something that could be just a trend. I hope not, and I don't think so. But what if it is? Someone would invest in a pressing plant only for vinyl to die out again. So that's adding to the problems. Let me go ahead and talk about a few of the positives, though, because there has been some great stuff going on as well. I want to show this beautiful Let It Be box set. Of course, everybody's been talking about Let It Be by the Beatles, these box sets, the Walmart exclusive, the Target exclusive, they're everywhere. They're fantastic. They sound wonderful. And that has definitely been a highlight. I'm also very grateful that even though this had a very high price, I was able to get a very good deal. It was on sale, and I'm just very grateful that I was able to pick it up on sale, because the original price at $200, I'm not sure I would have picked it up for that much, but I was able to get it on sale. And also, Mobile Fidelity hasn't just been sitting around. They've been doing a lot, and this is something that's been very exciting to me too. The one steps, and they're quite a splurge. They're pretty pricey, but I bought this debut album by the Eagles. I'm looking forward to hopefully picking up Hotel California in the long run when they come up too. Because of the pricing, I will probably skip the other versions, but a lot of people are looking forward to every single release. They sound incredible. The quality is wonderful. So Mobile Fidelity is still putting great stuff out there. They just haven't been able to have as high of quantities. Another really great thing that's going on right now when it comes to vinyl that I have been really enjoying is the Acoustic Sound series. This is just one of the albums that I have picked up recently. Trio 64 by Bill Evans. He is a fantastic jazz pianist. I love this record. It's really great. The quality is fantastic. I buy from Acoustic Sounds, Analog Productions. I don't even question whether they're going to sound good or not. They're always really great. Even with these Acoustic Sounds series, some of the records that I have purchased have been postponed or delayed for whatever reasons, and that's been a little bit of a disappointment. But for the most part, I've been very happy with these Acoustic Sounds and the Acoustic Sounds series. The Tone Poet series by Blue Note. Blue Note has been just on top of things, putting out great vinyl selections of classic albums from Blue Note. This is one of those on the Tone Poet series that comes on a beautiful album cover. And this is a fantastic sounding record. This is Art Blakey and the Messengers, The Witch Doctor. I didn't really know anything about it, but I heard Mike from the In Groove say what a fantastic record this is. And usually when he recommends a jazz record, I tend to listen to it and agree with him. So when he said it, I gave this a listen and I really liked it. So I love having this, and I love these Tone Poet records as well. Another highlight for me, since I am into jazz. This is a Blue Note Classics from the Blue Note Classic vinyl series. I love everything they've been putting out. I've bought most of them, not all of them, but a majority of them I have been buying. This one is fantastic. Ready for Freddie Hubbard. And the quality of the sound is great. These are not expensive, and I have really been enjoying these. So, I've talked about a lot of the negatives and what's caused burnout for me, and I'm still buying these. In fact, my husband would probably, he's going to watch this and think, what do you mean vinyl burnout? You're still getting records all the time. And I am. They're just not, I'm not buying as many. But I will say this, if you are into jazz music, it has never been a better time to be a jazz vinyl collector. But, for the most part on the other things, the other records, my friends and I are just a little discouraged. We would love to see a little more selection put out there. I'd love to see more Mobile Fidelity records, just everything in general. So let me know what you think. Is there anything about the vinyl world that's bothering you or creating a little bit of a burnout for you? I would love to hear what you have to say. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.